Welcome to Before the Bat, the Gotham podcast, your guide to the TV show Gotham and all things Batman. I am Phil, the only one here with only one child. Everyone else here has two, like Kelly.
Hey.
And since we've been gone, now Tyler has two children.
Yeah, I do.
It's different having two.
And they both have one of each.
It makes life interesting.
It does.
But yeah, I remember, so this Monday the show came back, and I put on social media that I was live tweeting, and I got so many responses from all these sarcastic people, like Charles Skaggs of the Fandom Zone, some woman calling herself Lilith Hellfire. That has to be a fake name.
Absolutely.
Everyone's just like, what is this show? Wait, I think I remember this. What is this show? This Gotham?
It's been gone forever.
Oh yeah, since what? They did 3 in January, and that was it.
Yeah, that was redonkulous.
I know. I'm like, why don't you just split it up? Even if you only do 1 or 2 a month, But I think with nobody wants to compete with March Madness or.
Exactly. But can you imagine those poor people with OCD, what they're doing? I can't handle it because... Wait a minute. When's my show back on?
Have to watch the Blu-ray again. Have
to check on Monday night to make sure it's really not on.
But this one was, the title was right on the nose. Mad City, How the Riddler Got His Name. Wonder what this one's about.
That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
I was missing the question marks on the jacket.
They might get there. Maybe
they'll be there soon.
Mm-hmm.
I can see it probably just being like on his tie.
Or his vest. That would be cool.
Yeah.
He's still working out his brand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's working on branding. He hasn't met with the marketing team yet.
Yeah, exactly. The whole marketing strategy. You got to get your slice of the pie.
He's like, do I want a rounded question mark or something with like a curve in it?
I do like his green suit though.
I know.
Yes.
It is boss.
Quite dapper.
And we got our new series tagline, Heroes Rise.
Yeah.
Or
I think next episode is Heroes Rise.
Is it sponsored by Viagra?
Wow. She's back, people.
I couldn't help it. With a tagline like that, they were asking for it.
Oh my god, now I'm going to be watching every commercial break so closely going, oh, it has to be
Will you take the blue pill or the red pill?
Oh.
Just the Matrix?
There you go.
I will say...
Maybe that's what he was taking. Enigma. Yeah?
Yeah, I didn't get those pills. Were those supposed to keep his hallucinations away? It seems like every time he took one, he had an hallucination.
Oh, it was supposed to it was what he was doing to keep Oswald with him.
That's what I thought.
Because he hadn't figured it out. In fact, once he figured out who he was, that's when he threw them in the river where he threw Oswald.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Which is kind of creepy if you think about it.
Well, yeah. I mean...
Well, that's creepy. On this show, that's what you take away as creepy.
Well, I mean, he has history of hallucinating, and then this time he's like, yeah, let me bring it on myself.
Yes.
I do want to say that if I was Batman, the Riddler would be the one villain that I would hate the most. I hate riddles. I cannot solve riddles. I can't think fast enough to solve riddles. So when he would sit there and say the riddle, I'm like, what am I? I was like, crap.
Well, just like, I mean, even like Lucius said, they can be subjective, because, one, he was like, it's an individual, and Lucius said snowflake. He's like, no. He's like, mine fit the criteria. No two are alike.
Exactly.
Right.
And that's what I liked at the end. He said, when he says the quote about my answers, I'm like, then it's basically impossible to solve.
But just,
yeah.
Oh my god, just Eddie just challenging all the smart people in Gotham. They don't meet his standards, so he kills them.
I love how he calls Lucius Foxy.
I know. Well, they gave him
Yes.
away at the end. Yeah.
I like the singing fruit. I just kept waiting for him to pull out some Fruit of the Looms. No, I like that this episode focused a lot on Lucius.
Well, yeah, because we got that whole side story on Gordon's vacation.
Yeah, Gordon,
Cabin
his
in the
long
woods.
lost uncle, and the court,
You know,
which was cool.
he should know not to go into the woods. He really, hello, he's a, homicide detective, basically. Shouldn't you know not to go into the woods?
Yeah, but he made it out okay. Well, he wanted answers. Where's his uncle been for the last 20 years? You abandoned me.
Very true.
You abandoned me and my mother after my father died.
But who's playing who?
Exactly. I'm wondering who the uncle's playing. It's like he's telling the court one thing, he's telling Jim another thing. It's like, oh, it's against my will. But yeah, who's he lying to?
Right. Exactly.
Himself.
Oh, definitely. But I'm just wondering, is it really under duress, or is he just telling Jim that to try to get him in the court, or to help him take down the court?
Dum dum dum. That's what we got. That's what we got to figure out. I mean, I like the development of the court mythology and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I like, do you remember those old Gotham stories about the Court of Owls?
Yes.
How about somebody tell us some of those Gotham stories?
Yes.
Yeah, web series. Come on.
That would actually be very fun.
I'll produce it. I'm in.
Or even do like the CW does. Just do like 5-minute animated episodes on online or something.
I want to see some sweet talents. Not the Kato talent that we had.
Yeah, but yeah, that head of the Court of Owls, Catherine. I interviewed her. Man, she's just talking
Sweet.
to her. I'm like, it doesn't sound like her. She's awesome. Leslie Hendricks, man, you nailed it, man. Because I know she said there was some good stuff coming up with her and the clone. I said, yeah, she was right.
Oh, the clone. Is he? You think he's gonna be a good guy or a bad guy?
I wonder.
He's probably gonna be good, and then he's gonna be bad. Then he's gonna become good. He's probably gonna sacrifice himself at the end or something.
So this
was
will be
nice.
the Clone Wars.
There has to be more than one to be the Clone Wars.
Well, there's two.
Because then it would basically Clone War.
That's true.
But I do like Real Bruce was kicking some butt this episode.
Yes, as I was about to say, I like seeing real Bruce actually do something.
Yes.
Yeah, his training is actually starting to pay off.
And
or that training that we haven't seen that much of.
And well, I think it's about from the end of this episode. I think that training's about to take a quantum leap.
Yeah, definitely. It's like, okay, who is this dude?
Is that Nanda Parbat? Because we are getting Ra's al Ghul.
That's what I'm kind of wondering.
Man, that's what I thought at the end. I was like, crap.
So did they coordinate their Nanda Parbat with CW?
I think it's a different universe, but I mean, it originally came from Batman, so Gotham should have the yeah. I could just see Talia. I would marry you, beloved, but I'm chasing after this schmuck with a bow who doesn't think ahead.
No, we might meet a young Talia.
True.
That would be cool.
One day we will have a child.
Actually, I think it's funny because I'm getting a new coworker, and that's her name. And all I can think of is Al Ghul. Every time I see her name.
At least on this show, I mean, we're getting a Ra's al Ghul who isn't like a white guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's funny when you look at your coworker and they tell you your new coworker's name, and the two of you both look at each other and say Al Ghul.
I know.
It's great.
That's like, it's gonna be so weird when Tyler legally changes his name to Clark.
Yep.
So the uncle. What do we comic book know about the uncle? Much of anything?
I don't
Nothing.
know. Yeah, I don't think they've had the uncle. So yeah, that's why he's such a mystery, because I really don't think they've had him in any other form in this before.
Interesting.
What if the uncle becomes some sort of like the Lincoln March Owl man?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it could be a Talon. Oh, I don't know. I think it's just gonna be some. Watch, the uncle's gonna get killed too, and then that's when Gordon's gonna go to war with the Court of Owls for real.
Well, that's kind of what I was afraid of when he disappeared at first. I was like, oh, did they kill him? When Gordon goes back into the cottage.
Yeah, I think the court just gave him a certain amount of time, like you have a day.
Oh, he's just playing. He's just messing with Gordon, leaving him to think and muster. Hey, what was up with the penguin? Singing. That was great.
I know. I was like, what? I was like, what is this? A CW show?
Are we on Supergirl?
I was like, come on, dude.
Unless Robin Lord Taylor saw that and wanted to sing, and they're like, okay, we'll fit it in.
It's a hallucination. We can do anything.
Yeah,
exactly.
The Riddler's gonna be hallucinating you, so yeah, do what you want, kid.
Well, I think they wanted to make it over the top so people really realized it was a hallucination.
Yeah, I mean, you would think you'd think that though. Just the hallucination's covered with all that seaweed and stuff from the river.
That was funny.
River. No one else saw him, so.
And I thought it was so poignant. Who fished him out? Ha 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 ha.
Oh yeah. Who are you? Ivy Pepper, stupid.
Yes.
I think that's hilarious.
He could be covered with all that seaweed for a reason.
She's like, oh my god, you're just like, she's like, you sleep a lot. They're like, yeah, I was shot.
Yeah.
But now that actress is good too, because she gets that whole like 12-year-old stuck in a adult's body. She's like, yeah, what's your problem? Oh my god, but just all the stuff with the Riddler, putting, how did he get Bullock's badge and put it in that dead guy's stomach?
Well, I think that the fact that Bullock doesn't seem to keep up with this stuff.
I guess, yeah.
Bullock doesn't have anything together, let alone everything together.
Oh, yeah, he was hating gravity this episode.
Yes.
I kind of wish they Eddie hadn't revealed himself yet.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of, was making it more of a mystery, like find out who I am.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was thinking about this on the rewatch. I mean, I think they've said it before, but we're really getting to that age now where like the regular gangsters and mobsters have like seen their day, and we're getting more of the supervillains in the Court of Owls.
Yeah, that's true.
Although I think your fit looks like from the preview, your favorite's in next week. I thought I saw Stabby Bab shooting at somebody.
Oh yeah, I've been reading all the speculation about her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I kind of wonder about that too. To me, okay, this sounds awful, but to me, she's a little old to be going that route. I mean, that sounds awful, but
well, I mean, just from the timeline, she'd be old because I'm pretty sure like Harley Quinn, if that's what you're hinting at, is like one of Batman's like it seems to me, I'm pretty sure she's like one of Batman's younger enemies. So like if they make her Harley Quinn, she's gonna be one of the oldest ones.
Right. And you just, I don't know. She could probably pull it off, but I don't know.
Unless she's just like a prototype for the real Harley or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Or Harley's mom. I don't know, but
oh yeah.
That could be interesting. What if Harley was Jim's daughter?
If they get back together, though.
Well, that's what I'm saying,
He's not touching that crazy with a 10-foot pole. Speaking of Viagra.
Well, I mean, it's also, I think it's Gotham, and they've already kind of rewrote the rules in some places.
Yes. Very, very true.
And I wonder where we're going into this, because they still haven't announced if it's coming back or not. I'm assuming in the when's the upfronts or whatever in May.
I think so. Let me look.
I'm assuming within the next couple of weeks we're going to hear, but yeah, I don't think they made an official announcement yet. I know, because I think they said that this Agents of Shield. They haven't announced either one of those yet.
That's surprising.
I know. Meanwhile, all the CW stuff, they were like months ago. They're like, yeah, we're bringing them up.
Well, actually, it started the 27th, but yeah. So, and most of it's going to be though May 1st.
Okay.
And second, it looks like it goes through through the 18th.
Yeah. So it starts Monday and Tuesday. Okay.
Well, BET's was the 27th, but everybody else starts the 1st.
Huh?
My question is, how does BuzzFeed have an upfront?
I mean, you could probably have any. You could probably have a gather. You could probably have any gathering at like a taco stand and call it a upfront, right?
That's probably true.
Hey, join us down at the Sonic for our upfront.
Fewer agency parties amid the WGA strike fears.
Oh yeah, that's true. That is right. So I've seen all these articles about The Walking Dead might not come back on time in the fall.
Oh no.
So I wonder.
That would be awful.
What I'm just wondering, if all the shows are going to be late, or at least if Gotham comes back, good. Maybe they won't have such a big break then.
That's true. If they've already got stuff in the can.
Yeah. That's the thing. When do I think they come back the end of September usually. If they didn't take that big break, just don't come back till what, December,
Yeah, exactly.
Very weird. But they did that with all their Lucifer, who took that big break too. That's not even coming back till next week, and then they put other shows on in the meantime.
Right. Yeah, that's weird.
I don't know. Maybe Fox is trying to do too much because I think the X-Files is coming back for another season.
Yeah, I heard that they've even bringing like a mini episode season of Roseanne back.
Yeah,
I saw that too.
They're shopping that around. And they're like, is it going to be ABC? They can even take it to Netflix. But it's like, because I think they said most of them are coming back, but they're like, okay, they're going to have to get around that season finale where like he was dead at the husband was dead at the end. John Goodman was dead.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll figure it out.
Well, in other words, they're redoing your whole childhood, everyone.
I mean, that's all they want to do anymore is remake stuff or bring stuff back.
I guess that's what people, that's what everyone's asking for, but it seems kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's like when our kids get older, it's going to be like, oh, what did you watch as a kid? Oh, I saw the second version of this. And
yeah, everything's getting recycled.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we listened to the Guardians from the Galaxy soundtrack from the 70s, and we...
Yeah.
Everything old is new again.
Oh my God, Kelly, do you have the Guardians of the Galaxy 2 soundtrack?
No, I don't have the Doritos bag yet.
What?
They have a Doritos bag that will play the soundtrack.
Oh, jeez. But no.
You can buy it on Amazon. No, I don't have it yet.
But yeah, the whole soundtrack is more old songs, but the last song is like an original. It's sang by Hasselhoff.
Oh, no.
Yeah, oh, yes.
Oh, no.
Yes.
I hear that there's an awesome cameo in this one.
By who? Hasselhoff?
No.
Oh, okay.
By the Impervious Leader, Stan Lee.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, he always does cool cameos.
I know, but I've heard that this one ties a lot of stuff together.
I don't know. I don't know if anything can beat Deadpool and Stan Lee in a strip club.
Well,
yeah, it's true.
supposedly, this one ties all of those different cameo characters together.
Oh, nice! I was gonna be a clone or something.
Or possibly a time traveler.
Ooh.
Wouldn't that be interesting?
We're getting Sylvester Stallone, too, in Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's terrifying.
No, it's awesome, because if they're doing what I think they're doing... they're...
Adrian!
Oh, I talked to Tyler about this, but Tyler, Michael Rosenbaum, who they haven't announced who he is yet, has to be Vance Astro. Oh my,
I love Rosenbaum.
yes, he has to be Vance
He's my
Astro, who has telekinesis, and he's from the future. Well, he wakes up in the future and finds Captain America's shield. So we need that character.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he can like whip around Captain America's shield with his telekinesis. It's awesome.
I just love Rosenbaum.
He would make he would make a great Vance Astro. They said he was up for the role of Star Lord until what's his face got it.
Dang.
That's pretty
That would have
cool.
been interesting.
Oh, Chris Pratt, yeah. Welcome to the Guardians of the Galaxy podcast.
So, okay, the whole Bruce and Selena thing. Well, we obviously know the note was a fake. I mean, to get him out and about. But my question is, okay, number one, how did the clone know exactly what Bruce was going to be wearing?
Because Bruce always wears the same turtleneck.
And coat? That coat is very distinctive. I've not seen that coat before.
Unless the court had just like this rolling wardrobe and they saw him leave the house and like, okay, quick, he's wearing the turtleneck, he's wearing that coat.
I know. Where's the scene of him just punching out Bruce and taking his clothes?
Exactly. Well, he drugged him, so.
But yeah, Tyler's right. He could have just drugged him, then took his clothes. Yeah.
Well, he did drug him. He just could have taken his clothes.
I know. Instead of doing the whole, I'm wearing the same thing you are, he could have just, yeah.
Yeah, and now the cinematography was nice with the reflection. That was,
Yeah, but I think they wanted the whole, you look just like you're wearing my clothes, have my haircut, and you're gonna take, I think they wanted Bruce to have that thing where you're gonna take my place.
Yeah.
But Alfred's already on the case with the shepherd's pie.
Yeah, there we go. Selena, she's just staying true to her roots of not being very forgiving.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like her. But now she's got her own gang that don't listen to her very well.
No. Is that her gang, or is that just, I thought she was like pawning. She was pawning.
That's just her
peeps. Yeah, I think
that's
she
her
was.
Peeps.
Yeah, she was pawning something, or yeah.
But still, they don't have much respect.
Well, no.
Our old style gangsters would be, having fits.
Mm.
Yep. But I think that pretty much sums up this episode.
Yeah.
It was a very fast episode for me. There wasn't a ton in it. I mean, there was, but there wasn't.
Right.
It was mostly Riddler with a little bit of Jim Gordon and like a really little bit of Bruce thrown in.
And lots of trippy hallucinations.
Well, this show is always catered more to the villains anyways, so.
Well, yeah.
Well, that's cool. I'm okay with that.
All right. Is that everything then?
I believe so.
Got it.
All right. And yeah. Oh, and keep your eye on the Batman book. It's crossing over with the Batman comic book is crossing over with the Flash right now, doing the Button crossover where we're gonna get the Watchmen eventually in this universe.
Sweet.
Oh yeah.
And Dr. Manhattan's been messing with everyone. Yes,
that sounds like a lot of fun.
In the comic books, I think they're about to say Dr. Manhattan was behind Flashpoint, not Barry Allen.
Boy, that would take some guilt off of Barry.
Yes. All right, let's get out of here then. Kelly, where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, and anywhere else that really matters at Super Squint. That's SuperSquint.
And Tyler?
You can find me pretty much anywhere online at JTYPatrick, Gmail, Twitter, Facebook, and find me over at Krypton Report Pod where we talk Superman, Supergirl.
All right, and as for me, you can always get a hold of me, nightwingpdp@gmail.com. On Twitter, I am at nightwingpdp. And making this big announcement other places, so I'll make it here. Next season, if you want your Gotham fill, if it does come back, you may have to follow me and Tyler and Lilith and Charlie over to our new podcast home, Capes and Lunatics. You can get in on the ground floor now. Follow us, facebook.com/capes and lunatics. On Twitter, we're at capes lunatics. We're even on Instagram and Pinterest. And we're going to have voicemail, people, so please call us so we're not completely lonely. Our voicemail is going to be 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES.
No capes.
I was joking with Charlie last night. I said we'll have to figure out who's the capes and who's the lunatics. He's like, I call the and.
There you go.
I want to be a cape.
Anyway, but we'll still be here for the rest of this season. So yes, come back next week. We'll see where Bruce is at, what Stabby Babs is up to, but until then, same bad time, same bad channel.
Same bad time, same bad channel.
Same bad time, same bad channel.
The Gotham Podcast. And remember, just like Viagra, when you're down, we pick you up.